Hey guys, welcome back to Nature Stuff. Today we're going to be talking about the most disturbing nature facts. Alright, this is the first fact, and if I was a predator, this would totally work on me. So this is a thorny devil, and what it does as a defense mechanism is it squirts blood out of its eyes, and the predators are obviously very surprised by this, then they back off, which, if I was a predator, I would be flipped out right now. Now this plant is called the suicide plant, and this plant has been deemed the painfulest plant to ever walk into, stumble upon, or touch, because it has a bunch of little micro hairs that if you touch will inject venom into you and it's just like sticking you, and like people, it seems so bad. But also people have been known, the reason it's called a suicide plant is these people have been known to take their lives from this plant. That's how bad it is. And even a horse started chewing itself because of how bad this plant hurts. Jeez. And that's not even the worst part. These plants can grow up to 115 feet tall. These guys are just like a living murder weapon. Did you know an average human consumes about 40,000 to 50,000 particles of plastic each year? That's just gross. But honestly, I can't say much about this because people are the one causing this. Me, you, and your friends, I'm sure, have all done something to help this. Because there's so many plastic water bottles, little bits and pieces of plastic that fish think are food. So they'll go up and they'll eat them, and then guess who eats those fish? We do. So then we end up getting plastic in us, which is just not good to think about. Warning, the next scene contains spiders. Okay, this one is the most disturbing one out of them all. Which I don't have a fear of spiders or really get squeamish around them, but this one makes me. Okay, so the fact here is that spiders, while you are sleeping, will crawl into your mouth. But there's a myth going around that it will happen 5 to 7 times in a year, which that is very off. Usually it's either once or twice in a lifetime, sometimes even never, so you don't have much to worry about. But the fact to me that it still happens and there's a probability of it, just, I can't with that. Alright, so this next one, I don't even know how to explain. That's how weird it is. Okay, so this one may sound kind of weird at first, but after you kind of think about it, it kind of makes sense, but it still doesn't really make up for this. So, I'm kind of just going to lay it on. So, some species of birds, including storks and some types of vultures, put poop on their legs to help cool them down. Which at first this may sound like just disgusting, but then you kind of think about it, and I mean, most of these like bigger birds' legs are like kind of their entire body, and those areas get really hot, and it makes sense. The poop almost acts like a sweat gland, which it still doesn't make up for just how disturbing that is. But I mean, it's just, I don't even know what to say anymore. Did you know that around 6 species of frogs live in elephant poop? So the reason for this is in the dry season of Africa, there is pretty much no water and nothing like moist around. It's all dry. But you think about it, elephant poop is. So they find it a very good shelter, and it's very humid for them in there. That's just disgusting to me. But then also, their food is also because flies will be attracted to the poop. So then there's also going to be a free meal and a really good place to stay. I saved the best for last. This one is kind of a 2 to 3 fact in one, but I think they all kind of go together, and it's all about peanut butter. Imagine you're chowing down on some peanut butter, on toast, or just something with peanut butter in it. And then you're watching this video, and if you're eating peanut butter right now, I think you should put it down. So did you know, in about 1 pound of peanut butter, it can hold up to 150 bug fragments and about up to 5 rodent hairs. That's just disgusting. And I've also heard something about rat poop in it, or like rodent poop, which I didn't want to look further into that, so I'm just very confused in how that can even end up in the same place. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below what video you think I should do next.